Hello, Happy New Year, Happy 2026, and welcome to the Libri Labra Book Club. I am joined today by my husband, John, aka BookTube Hubby, and also by Book Club VIP member Tom. And um, we are going to be discussing December's book pick, which was a book that Tom selected, and it is called Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret by Benjamin Stevenson. It is part of like a series, but it can be read independently. Before we get into spoilers, we will let you know. So if you haven't read the book, go ahead and do that and come back. Also, if you'd like to join us on screen to discuss the book, you can become part of the Book Club VIP group by signing up on Patreon at patreon.com/LibriLabra. And there's a few other perks like getting a custom bookmark and being part of a Facebook group chat where we talk about some of the media we're consuming. And you also get to pick the books. You'll be in a rotation to pick the books that we're selecting for the year and then discussing. So, Tom, tell us a little bit about why you decided to nominate this book for December. I mean, it's holiday-ish, but...
Well, okay. Well, you took my answer. Next.
yeah. Good job. Hi, Tom. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, well, I like the series, too. Like, if I didn't like the series, I would not have suggested it, so...
Have you read all the books in the series, or...?
All the ones that are out, yes.
Okay.
Which is well, depending on how you count this one, this is 2.5 or 3, depending on
2.5.
Yeah, because it's a holiday special, so it's not a full.
It's not a full. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it did its job.
Yes, but if you read the other two, you would know why, and I can't say more. So he talks about it
too, right?
Yeah, he talks about it in the book. But if you read the other two books, you'd know. And then I'll read
Gotcha. Well, it did make me want to go read the at least everyone in my family has killed someone.
Yes.
What's the name of the other one?
Something about
everyone on this train
is a suspect.
Okay, so both of those were mentioned in this book.
The new one is everyone in this bank is a thief. So that's his shtick, but yeah.
I do like the shtick. I do like the idea, and I like how he wrapped everything together. And I'm very curious to how he does with the other one too. Then, if that's the case, but I have always gone into thrillers myself. Like, is that what this is?
It's not. Is it more like
mystery? It's a murder mystery.
It's a mystery murder. Okay, that's what I meant. The idea of a mystery murder has always been templated, and I never liked that. This is kind of the first one I really liked.
Oh, that's good to know. Huh?
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's your initial thoughts. Desiree?
Yeah.
Now you stole my answer. No,
my initial thoughts are that the format was a little bit different than I was expecting. I don't know if that's what you mean by templated, but just how it was like very much like interview style. He asked this person these questions, and it was not what I was expecting. I expected to see like more of the story being shown versus I felt like I was kind of being told after the fact all the things that was like happening, and of course the interview like dialogue and
that's
stuff
the thing
like that.
For mysteries though, they'll give you like pieces of the information, they'll give you a little bit of what you need to put it together if you can, but if at the end you don't have all that info, they'll spell it out to you.
So maybe I just don't read enough mysteries. Maybe that's it. Because I can't think of any off the top of my head. I read thrillers, but there's definitely a difference.
Yeah,
there's a difference. Yes.
Yeah,
there's a big difference.
They can be both, but
right. But yeah. But I can see.
This is the classic murder mystery.
And so would you say that like all of his books are essentially like that same format, kind of?
Yes.
Yes.
So, the other two, yes, I definitely. But
okay. Again, is it the same narrator?
Yeah, the audiobook narrator, yes.
Okay. Okay. So those are kind of our initial thoughts. And we will now jump into spoilers. So Tom, since it was your book pick, I'll kind of let you lead the discussion.
Well, I mean, if you have questions, please ask them. I always find that's better, But well, now that you have And what was your thoughts going into it? Because this is a new series to you, so let me ask you that. Because I'm already too deep apart from this.
I mean, I do own one of his books. I think I own the first one.
Oh, good.
So I definitely want to read it. I'm gonna have to find where it is in my house, but I do want to read it, and I'm always trying to get the audiobook first because I know that's what John needs.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I don't want to double buy the book. But I feel like this story would have better served me had I read it with my eyes.
My eyes. No.
Because there's definitely a lot of things going on and a lot of threads. And like, I don't think I could tell you a single person's name.
Ernest.
Good.
But
Cunningham.
like,
2 names.
What was his
like
ex-wife's name in
remember
jail?
her name. I don't remember his
Come
name.
on.
No, like legit. I mean, and I know I have ADHD and I kind of don't remember people's names anyway, like even in real life. So, but
should we do one of those things where I just name a list and you draw a line to who's who?
I maybe should have done that. I maybe should have been like taking notes along as the interview was being conducted or whatever. But that's kind of what I was thinking. I think I wasn't expecting the narrator to be Australian or for it to like take place in Australia.
I think I mentioned that one.
All right, then maybe I just forgot that.
I don't know. I mean, I went into it going, okay, it's Australian. That's it. That's all. I was surprised by it. I was like,
moving right along.
Whoa. It was just okay.
Yeah, moving right along. We're international people here. Yes.
I actually love Australia, and I'd like to go now. I'll go visit because of some of the stuff that was in this book, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
All of that is great. My thought was, I'm dealing with an accent. I'm going to have to slow this down. So, like,
it wasn't that
I had
bad.
to. No, it's not that it was bad. It's just something that I had to consider. I was like, oh, I can't listen to this at the same speed if there's an accent. I have to pay more attention.
The only accent that actually gets me, there's a specific British accent. I cannot speed up.
Oh, is it the guy from like?
I don't know.
I don't remember what he was, but it was no. But
anybody
I'm saying
from the specific area that I don't know to say because I don't want to get it wrong.
From
Everybody
Wuthering Heights, the guy. There was somebody in there. I don't know if it was I don't want to say it either because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, it's don't.
But
We're
like,
just gonna stop.
there was somebody in Wuthering Heights who I could not understand at all.
I was thinking Northern England. That's set in Northern England, isn't it? Maybe like Yorkshire or something.
What's a Cockney accent?
See, you already.
But what is that?
I don't know the difference.
We're getting further afield, though.
I actually tried to
just say we're out of Australia now.
We're all going to be wrong.
Anyway, I was a little bit lost. I think like I understood everything that was being said towards the end as he was like explaining like who the murderer was and stuff like that. But I wasn't tracking as well as I would have liked to.
So perhaps a related question then. When you read a mystery, you can feel compelled to solve it? And if you do not solve it, does that in some way hinder or impede your enjoyment of the book?
I overanalyze red herrings, so I can't answer that question honestly without going. I overthink things, and
that's good to know, though. Yeah.
So,
all right.
Like when they midway through the book, they pushed a lot of information at you that made it sound like the killer, and I was like, this is too much information pointing towards him. It's got to be somebody else. So,
I'm realizing like I haven't read enough mysteries to like even reflect on.
Nah. So the way this author put the narrator together and narrated the things going into this, actually preparing you for what kind of book you're going to get into and trying to warn you that he's not that kind of narrator or any of those types of things. I was like, dude, this guy's overthinking things way past me. Mm-hmm. So
we asked you.
Yeah. So I mean, like this, it started at a level that I was like, dude, this is too much already. So we're gonna have to dial it back so I can actually understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. But every time he broke the fourth wall to talk to the reader or the person to tell you, hey, that's not what we're doing here. That's not what we're doing here. I'm like, stop. So I don't know.
Well, be prepared for the first 2 books about that.
He's like, of course, the mystery has to have twins, but they'll switch things. But I'm not going to tell you where.
Oh my God.
That kind of thing. I'm like, come on.
But it's a fair play mystery because
stop doing that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I know with the first book, it was like, what the heck is this with the fourth wall breaking technique?
Yeah.
I get it. The book.
I know how it, and I know the shtick too. It's fine. It's just, to me, it's a little over the top sometimes, but it works. Well, it's for the character. It really is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And like I said, expect it.
That's what I mean for some of this. Is like there's an extra couple layers to this that I didn't expect from a mystery. What?
Give me my chair.
Oh, sorry. So I don't know. It's just I liked it.
Well, one thing which may not be apparent to people who haven't read it yet, and if you're in this far, sorry, we already spoiled it a little bit, but here we are. It is constructed as an advent calendar, so you can read a chapter a day and know who the killer is by Christmas Eve. Christmas Day.
All the little details going into this were very all of them. I appreciated even the missing the day, the December 12th missing day, and the reason what happened. I was like, oh, come on. But yeah, I get it. That's cool though.
Yeah, and also how it depends on how, I guess, there are certain things that authors do, and if you like them, you say, oh, okay, I'll allow it. But it's like, no.
Right.
And the one was when they had Lyle like write out Christmas. It's like, no, it's actually Chris plus
Sam, and it's like,
oh, come on.
Yeah, but I knew him making a remark about how short the T was. I was like, okay, so it's not a T. So what's next? Right. So, but anybody who's like gonna go back to the Advent calendar and realize they made a mistake, they're not gonna just not open the 12. Right. They're gonna go back and reopen that one at least when they hit the 21st. You know what I mean? So I don't. I feel like there's a small discrepancy there that would did he make it to the 21st? Did he make it to the 18th? Is that what we need? I don't know. I don't know what day he died on, but
it was before. I know it was before Christmas.
He said the whole list was open except the 12th wasn't. So that was the weird one.
So maybe on the 20th then, or the 21st. I don't remember. I'd have to look. Because I read it like the Advent calendar, so when I got to like, oh, here's the murder, it's like, who's this?
Did you really like that?
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
It was.
It
was fun until it was like, I have read in all the mysteries I've ever read, I never actually solved it, and so now it's like, that's not an issue anymore. So have at it. Yeah, it was enjoyable to read it. Like, oh, let's see what, and the chapters, as you know, are like 5 pages or something like that. Okay, that's my hit. Let's go on by day and start the next one. So
I feel like, again, maybe it's just because I don't read enough mysteries, but but the description of how the murder was set up to frame his ex-wife. Right. I don't know, that was really outlandish to me. That felt like,
oh, the guy taking the
like all of that. Like, I mean, I guess crazy people are crazy and they're just going to do crazy things, but like it seemed like a lot. Like,
we're gonna have to read some more mysteries. Yeah, I don't think you understand how ridiculous some of them actually get.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're talking Final Destination shit. Like for people like odds of this happening are ridiculous, and then one guy gets involved, and then whatever. There's some pretty crazy stuff in these mysteries, man. I'm actually curious to see where you're willing to go next. Do we go read? Everyone here everyone in my family has killed someone. You want to start there?
You should.
mean, if that's the first one.
It's up to you. I mean,
I think that's the one I have. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'd have to look at the covers again, but I don't think it's the one on the train.
because the first two books will explain Aaron and Julia. No, just say that.
Do you recall which cover has like a typewriter on it?
First one?
Okay, all right.
Maybe. Wait. Apparently, the answer is no.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the one I have.
Let me see here. But like I said, there's really no interface with the other books except for that. Does it help to know? Yes. And the way it's done is pretty clever. But is it necessary to understand the story? No. For the present story, all they want. So, let me see here. Where is it? But I'm almost tempted to say yes, but because the first one's at the ski resort and the second one's on the train with it could be the second one. Hang on.
Because I think the second one, if it's the train, it has like train windows on it.
Apparently, he likes using trains.
No, they have those in Australia.
But I mean, like, in order to push everybody, say, everybody get on the train. We're all going to talk.
Right.
Like,
yeah, but that's like I think that's like almost like a throwback to like Agatha Christie. They always have the things on the classic mysteries, which is apparently he's beholden to according to him.
Yeah, there is a list. There are rules.
Mm-hmm.
It's like writing horror. You can't
or
just
like writing romance.
rules.
There's rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just do anything you want. Yeah, the one I'm saying, yes, it does have is the train is a train window, but let me see. I want to see what the edition I have. Oh yeah, it's like the cover for mine is like a railroad bill with a knife in it. Is the cover I have, and let's see. Let me see what the other one is. Yeah, that's what the typewriter. Everyone in my family has killed someone. At least a 9. So.
Well, that one's got to be interesting.
I mean, he said it twice in this book, so be like he compared it. I don't know. He said, "Well, everybody in my family has killed someone, so let's find out what's." I mean, like what?
Well, he prides himself on not lying to the readers, so.
Right. It makes sense.
Keep that in mind.
And it's also like it's set up for me to be like, okay, what do you mean everyone in his family's killed someone? Oh, that's the other book name. Well, now I have to read it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just subliminally messing with. I get it. That's fine.
Did you like the breaking of the fourth wall?
No, I told him to stop. No, it's fine. It's just I don't know. It's there for a reason. I'm not gonna mess with it.
No, I don't think you can because it's such an integral part of it.
It is. It's there for a reason.
Especially for the first one. But then again, that was my first exposure to it, so maybe I'm just like noticing a lot more.
Right.
And so with the second one, I was like, oh, this is great, yay, and go on. So I'm used to the style now. So
I'll get used to it.
I don't know how I would like determine this, but I wish, like how some books they advertise like what tropes are in it. I want to know like how seriously I should take a book. Like, you know what I mean? Like like because sometimes that impacts how I feel about it, because like I'm trying to take it seriously and the book's not taking itself seriously, and I just want to know beforehand so I can set myself up properly.
I'm not understanding what you're meaning.
I would have to find like another example.
Yeah, read a synopsis and then.
Which is fair, but like I've been trying not to read the synopsis for things because like I don't want to have expectations.
Correct.
But
that's what we started off like. That's what I mean. Like I don't want to go into this knowing what.
Well, and like I said, this is a simple thing, and the others aren't complicated either, but they have a lot more characters. The other two books.
A lot more characters. That's good for you, isn't
Well,
it?
his family is one, you know. So could I say a lot more? Yeah, not a lot more, but at least noticeably more. How about that?
Okay.
So,
Is it like I wonder how much longer the other books are. Like if they're like closer to 400, 500 pages,
no, no,
or
no, 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 no,
like
no. I don't think so. Let's see. How much is it here? Let's see.
I don't even know how many pages this one was. Why I don't? Why
I
is
don't
it
know.
that
It
we're
was. I know it
comparing?
was.
Oh, it is. Sorry.
Oh, it
Uh,
is.
yeah, yeah. Well, 384 on the hardcover. It looks like. So, let me see what other. Oh no, yeah, yeah. This edition is the one I read, 384. So it's slightly longer than normal, but yeah, it's like twice. It's like twice.
Christmas.
What?
Well, that's what happens when you add Christmas. What?
Yes.
What did you say?
What?
I don't know. We spoke at the same time, and then you asked me what. I repeated, and then I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. It's
Who's on first?
if it's important, it will come back. No, it's just that. Yeah, like I said, it's just it's. I think this one's like 180, so it's like twice maybe. So you get more bang for your buck that way.
I like the narrators. Not like the narrators, but the main character. The
Ernest.
I guess.
Yes, Ernest Hemingway.
Just his personality. Although you said something about him that
Did
you
I?
felt, yeah, today. Because he was explaining something. I'm trying to think of what word you used to describe him.
I actually had a thought today. Are all detectives autistic?
Why?
Because they pay attention to every single detail and then
Well, I
actually
mean,
list
you
everything
have
out
to, like-
without any flaw whatsoever.
Maybe they have abilities that are what's the right one here? Would help them in that profession. You know?
Right.
I'm reminded of the Rosie Project and that series of books by Graham Simpson, which has a character like that. And it's funny because how they not funny, but it's like they make him useful in ways that use his autism to help him succeed. And it's just brilliant the way that it turns out. So
Okay, I'm very curious about that.
it's a good series of books.
I want to know what I said about Ernest, that I don't know what I said about Ernest.
Yeah.
I think
When?
you today when he was describing, I think when he was talking about like what bullet was in the gun, and the way he was talking about it, because
Right.
he was just like, I wouldn't be standing in front of a gun if I thought it was loaded with like a real
Mm-hmm.
a real bullet. And then that's when he was talking about the twins and things getting swapped and like,
Mm-hmm.
but you kind of chuckled and you were just like, this guy.
Yeah, because he broke the fourth wall right there, talking to us about telling us who he swapped and what he swapped. Was it a pretentious thing?
That's what you said.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
And
the
I
word
was
that
like,
I
he
couldn't
feels like I
remember.
feel like he's fucking. He's just like, well, I'm gonna do this because I know better. I'm on top. I've got this. We're good. I have all the details. And then he was like, ding. Everybody get together. We got this. So I'm like,
Yeah.
So there was a level of for the writer, not the character, but the
Okay.
writer was the author is he's just like I don't know how to explain it. It was just an extra layer of wit or intelligence that like I feel like he's just like dangling it in front of people like, hey, do you understand this? You know? So I don't know.
Well, the puzzle is a lot easier when you create it. That's the thing.
I guess you're right.
Out of all the range of answers, the guy who made it, there's one answer. Everybody else, it's like, there's any number of answers that could fit.
Right. All the variables that he fed us.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like everything added up though? Like, did you solve it before?
No, I was waiting for the outline and be like, okay, that's cute. All right, that's funny. Okay, all right, what? And
Yeah.
then, all right, I see what you did there to get
Like
here.
they all try to kill him. Say, wait, when did that happen?
Well, I understood that everyone here has a secret. Was that
Yeah,
everyone this Christmas
everyone this
has a
Christmas,
secret?
yeah.
I was like, okay, so how is everyone guilty? Come on, give me. So and then when he laid it out, I was like, all right, well, I guess it works, but it's just
Well,
it was a group effort.
They would have, but they didn't get the straw. So, however, that can go. Although, it seemed like the cable car was a bit much. It's like, yeah, I know where you're going with that, but yeah,
It was that Schrodinger's whatever it is, but it
Yeah.
isn't the whole thing. It
Right.
was interesting too, but again, it was on the level of you had to really stop to think.
Mm-hmm. It's like, well, we did trains already. What else is there? Oh, I know. Especially when they weren't on the cable car to begin with. But I was like, okay,
I mean,
I'll allow you that one. It's a minor point.
I was basically focusing on the moral edge of did they, didn't they, did they, didn't they, and
Mhm.
and you pretty much just made it to where you actually you really had to have a belief or a side to stand on in order to make it to actually take a side. So
Yeah.
it was like, okay.
Plus, the very real issue here, those people who have had addiction problems in the past. It's like, well, how are they judged now?
Right, they're easily used
Right.
as scapegoats. Right.
Right. How
But
is it?
also-
Hmm?
But then we're also looking at who is and isn't liable or capable of doing the
Right.
the darker things.
Right. So,
Holy crap! It was the embezzler.
yep. Well, embezzling is his own thing. It's just not murder.
Right.
That's all we're considering with murder. But no, she did get arrested too.
Yep.
But yeah, I just started thinking. So I was like, wait, how the hell did they get to? It's like I know you know the answer already, but I don't understand how we get from point A to point B. It's
Hang
like
on.
this chasm here. And, there's me on one side, and there's the fact on the other side. Yeah, well, sorry.
I didn't get there yet. Hang on.
Yeah.
Reverse. Let me try this
Yeah.
again. I actually did have to rewind it and re-listen to it for a minute with her.
Yeah.
Just so I could be able to. How did he? But at the end, I didn't actually get through the first part of it. It was the second. It was them explaining to Chris how he got to where he got hit. To where we got, how we got to where we were.
Mhm.
But the first section, when he talked to everybody else and was explaining the events going up to it,
Right.
there was a couple spots that I was like,
Mhm.
I didn't catch all that. So I
Right.
do have to go back and put all those strings together for my brain.
Right.
But I mean, I do like things like this, but it's just sometimes there's just too much for me to put my
Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't read mysteries all the time. So.
This is the exact reason I want visual.
I was going to say, it
representation.
seems like a good
Yeah. This would be a
adaptation.
great, like, short, like a small movie, like a Knives Out type deal,
Mhm. Yeah, I know. I'm a god. Was it the old? I think it was the really old Death on the Nile film with Peter Ustinov, and I think that's what they did. They like show as like Poirot was talking about. Then they'd show the scene that he was talking about in the thing. It's been ages since I've seen it though, so that's supposedly one of the best films, like mystery films of all time. So.
Didn't we just recently go see a mystery for your birthday? Wasn't that?
I mean, I guess that's considered a mystery. We went and saw Fuck 'em Hall.
Okay,
Did you see anything about that?
just the title. No.
Monty Python-esque. It is. I guess it is because John Cleese was in the end of it, I think.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's written by Jimmy Carr, the British comedian,
Right.
and it's very Airplane, Naked Gun-esque type stuff.
Okay.
So it's all puns. all the whole way through. Ridiculous, absolutely insane, ridiculous, shouldn't have happened type stuff. But
Right.
you know, it makes you giggle halfway through a few
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad this wasn't like that.
No.
No,
I would not have
Few
persisted
of
in
those
the
books,
series
you
if that was
hate those. No.
No.
Slapstick-esque ridiculousness.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I need to be prepared for. Like if I'm going into a slapstick story, I need to know that beforehand.
Okay.
Because if not, I'm just going to hate it. But if I know,
Don't read Nikki Blue.
Yeah.
He deserves
But
anyway.
you know, it's kind of thing I wish, and I don't know if he's going to do this, but it would be great if he starts it, because I always think about this when like detectives who have like long series. Wouldn't you think that people would say, "Oh, hey, murders happen around when he's around. Maybe we should avoid him." You know.
has he written anything else, or is it just like these three?
As far as I know, it's just these two, but I don't quite know that.
Is it him? Is it a ghost name? Is it some? Do we know who? Like
Benjamin Stevenson is the author.
Oh, I know, but yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I didn't look up.
So he's
the
just
author
doing
or
the thing, and
anything.
he's
he has other things here.
Okay.
Yeah, not let's see.
Is it him, or are there many Benjamin Stevensons?
No, this is well. I'm looking on Goodreads, and the first three entries are the Ernest Cunningham's books. And then it's a Jack Quick series of 2 books. Find Us, Don't Hang Up. I don't know if these are. I assume they are all the same person. But, Fool Me Twice. Yeah, so he does have a few others, but I think this is what is his claim to fame. That's what he's saying.
Okay. So he's got a shtick with one, and then he's got a couple others that he's
probably a shtick with the other.
characters.
That's how you
Okay.
get you go through.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, at least they are different ways of doing the deed too. Because I know my understand is, for example, Agatha Christie, she knew a lot about poison, so chances are somebody's going to get off. At least one of them is going to be poison. So,
I see.
Yeah. So, but again, I not that I've ever read any of her works, so don't quote me on that. So,
Did you guys have like a a favorite character in the story, in the sense of like one that you were most interested in hearing more about?
Not really. I don't think any characters really stood out. So, I don't know.
I can't remember the name, but it's his relative. He's only in there for 3 seconds, but I would know him from the other 2 books, and that's why. Uncle Wally or something like that. It's the one. I'm going to be a private eye too, or whatever, and he goes to investigate the floral, florist shop robbery. I think it was. So. Yeah, that would be my favorite. But again, he's only like a small part of it. So.
I thought the murderer was kind of annoying.
Aren't they all?
Just like, I don't know. If you're gonna go that far, like, at least like say it with your whole chest, I guess. He was just trying to like make it sound like it was an accident or it was impulsive and
killing Lyle, but the other part was premeditated.
I don't know, he was just switching things up to like seem like the victim, I felt like.
Well, of course. It's a human response and defense mechanisms.
Right.
Defense mode. I didn't mean it.
Well, also too, I did like the way that transpired with the gun and the guillotine. Yeah. Oh, here, look over here at the gun, and it's the guillotine. It's the actual
Yeah, that was the actual problem. Yeah.
So.
I think it was so it was a backup because he knew the other one wouldn't follow through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he made sure that that was happening because he figured out he thought that the twins wouldn't follow through with their part.
Right. Well, plus if he didn't get out by the time the gun went off, or if he got out by the, what was it?
That plan was also already compromised by
Yeah.
being given to Lyle too. So
Right.
they had to switch plans in order to make sure it happened.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, but it was just a very magician way to do it. Yeah, it's like, all right, hold on. So,
I think that was the only element that I was surprised he didn't overuse, which he actually said at the beginning of the book. He's like, I know a magician in a mystery novel is like he's a low hanging fruit type deal,
Yeah.
but we're gonna do this classily, okay?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did appreciate that.
Yeah, and I know. I think it's in this book. What was it? The oh yes, his not only his rules for fair play mysteries, but also rules for holiday specials at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
I was also noticing that because everyone this Christmas, I was actually everything that was mentioned that was festive.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody recently said that a book that we're listening to isn't festive,
No.
and I've been
You've been
pointing
trying
out
to,
every single one that's in there. What do you mean this isn't festive? What do you mean this isn't festive? She's literally eating candy canes through the whole thing. Like this lady, I was just mad at a Karen online, I guess.
Oh.
But I ended up just looking for all of them in this one too, and be like, yeah, this one's very festive.
Well, this is another discussion, but I don't know. To me, I think it would be, does it involve Christmas in the plot somehow?
Right. That's the only thing it needs. That's the
Yeah.
only thing.
Because if
Die Hard, Matt.
yes, and that's it's
It's not a
now
Christmas.
Die Hard is a movie set at Christmas. but it's not-
Right. It's not a Christmas movie. Correct.
So,
We go back to the original baseline. All right. Come on.
Yeah.
Everybody compares this one. So let's
or was it the Lethal Weapon too? Same idea. It's set
Yeah.
during Christmas.
No, they had to put it. They had to make a Christmas one.
Yeah.
There's always a Christmas one.
Yes, in any franchise, maybe the first one, but yes, no. But yeah, in this franchise, it's the second and a half, 2.5, so, or 3, depending on how you the number. So, but I know he says in the book it's 2.5. So
I'd read another one. Probably gonna.
well, you now have the template. Something like
I only have a third of his
that.
template.
I like the way he approaches a mystery. You know, that's it pretty much. So, but with the other 2 books, you'll get like a little bit more of his backstory. I think it's funny. I'm not saying it. I'm trying not to say it here. So
With the exception of like his uncle, do other characters appear in multiple books?
Is Aaron not in the first book?
she is. She's in the first book. That's what I said. That's how you'll find out about Juliet and Aaron.
And you meet Lyle there too, don't you?
I don't.
No, that's previous. This is after they've divorced and whatever.
Which
Or I thought because Aaron was an ex.
yes,
Okay.
I can't say anymore.
Right.
Okay.
I literally can't say anymore.
Spoilers for this book is okay. Spoilers for other books.
For the
are-
books, yeah, for the first book, yes,
I got you.
yes, yeah.
Uh,
It's complicated. I'll just say
yeah.
that. But yeah. But
If we any more questions, then I'll need to talk to my lawyer.
yeah. No, I actually thought the second book was better than the first. But that may be because I just got used to the fourth wall breaking and such. So, and also too, it seemed to be about something other than the murder itself. No, I'll just leave it at that. So,
Okay.
That's interesting.
yeah, he had more to say about things. just leave it at that. So, but yeah, like I said, it's a yeah. I find it entertaining. It's funny at times, and serious when it has to be. And, because I don't think I'd like. I mean, that reminds me of, if you remember, God, like the old Roger Moore, James Bond films. Like he'd shoot somebody, like make a joke or something. It's like, yeah, that's not quite what we want here. So, but
There's a game at work that they play almost every single tiebreaker type game, and
mhm.
it's called Schwarzenegger Die. And it's just you take the anytime Schwarzenegger has killed somebody in the past, he's always said some sort of pun in his
Mhm.
movies before or after in order to make it funny or witty or whatever.
Right.
Some sort of levity. It's not just murder. It was funny. But
Yes. Oh,
so
that's all
we
right
play this
then.
game like every night at work, and
Yeah.
this is the style of comedy we're going for. This is
Yes.
not the style of comedy we're going for here.
Right. Yeah, it's a classy. This is a classy book.
Yeah, those the Monty Python esque things would be that kind of
Mhm.
or show or production.
Right. Yeah, like I said, there. It's usually at the author's expense. In this case, in the book, but yeah. I don't. Well, he apparently has a nemesis in this one too. The
I mean, he's trying,
quarter. Yeah. Well.
but again, that was also part of the rules making it this type of mystery, right? It's like we got to get there somewhere. Where's his nemesis?
Right.
So he's trying to squeeze one in there, but it doesn't look like the character kind of lived up to it easily.
Well. Once again, Hollinside is Moriarty, so
I
they have
was
to have him.
I was really along. I was like, is he really gonna try? Is this like reporter guy doing some of the murdering? I don't. This is weird, but because he pointed some little red herrings in the wrong direction in a few times, and I'm like, no, that can't be that easy.
Yeah.
He's following him around. That would make sense, but
That's
it
it.
doesn't fit the rules.
Right. Yeah. Plus, I don't know. I think that would be. Yeah, like you said, it wouldn't fit the rules. You'd have somebody like a nemesis, like their very first time out,
Yeah.
killing somebody. It's like, well, no, you have to wait.
Yeah. That person is there to change the character in the future for reasons.
Right.
That's like a Magneto freaking Xavier bit versus
Yeah.
the Moriarty Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're foils in that they use each of them to show different sides of the other. you know. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't usually read mysteries, but there was a book club that I had. Well, I kind of helped start, and it turned out they were doing all mysteries and thrillers. I said, well, that's not for me, thank you. But I did.
All right.
Yeah. This is the one saving. Well, this series, not this book. This series. So
I don't know if I personally have anything else to add. Do you?
Not without throwing out too much of the book. I don't want to tell everybody the spoilers. It's just let's just for I'll give it a 5-star. I enjoyed it enough to be. I give it a 5-star. That's enough to read something else again to get more and more information out of it to make sure I got everything. But because of its compactness and it was meant to be a Christmas story.
Right.
It did its job and then some. So I in order for the author to get credit, 5 stars for me.
okay.
I think based on my listening experience, which like if I were to reread it with my eyes, I could potentially change it. I don't know. I think I would say like a 3.5.
Okay.
And I do think the breaking the fourth wall was funny. I feel like Australians have their own humor, which I think is interesting and funny. And I would read the other books. So
Yeah, I already have the one. Sounds like so.
I'm always here for Australian insults. Just just saying.
Okay, good to know. I think I gave it I gave it a 4. I've read the other 2 books, and respectively with them, it's a 4 and a 4.5. So, but like I said, it's an entertaining series, and like you said, when you go to discover how he actually started and such, I think it's pretty funny. It's different. I'll just say that.
Okay.
So,
Would you be open to reading his books outside of this series?
yeah. I honestly just now was when I found out. Oh, look, he has other stuff in this, because that's the only thing I know him for. So I think he has, like I said, there's Jack Quick series, and he has individual novels. There, like 3 or 4. I don't know if they're actually series, not or what. But
I'd be curious to see how his writing voice changes in the other stories, or if he applies any of the same kind of.
I would have to think it would be distinctly different, because the hallmark here is that it's a fourth wall breaker sort of a thing. I can't imagine he would do that in all of them.
In all of them, yeah.
So,
yeah, that's fair. So Tom has also picked January's book, and I don't remember the author, but you said it was like part of a Storygraph challenge about like read
yes,
or something like that.
Yes, it is. Hang on, let me get it here. And I will butcher the name. Well, not the name of the novel, which is Misinterpretation, but the name of the author. My apologies in advance. Lydia Joga, Ledia, last name Joga, Xhoga. Yes, this is part of the Storygraph Reads the World prompt, and they give you 10 countries, and this is from Albania.
Albania.
So my Albanian thing. Yeah, the role of contest, and people, clearly don't go by this, but they should, is that you have to pick an author from the country and a book that's set in that country.
And is this one? Because I thought this was like set in New York.
It is.
Okay, all right.
Normally, but there could be parts in there that it's actually in Albania. So
okay.
Put it this way, on Storygraph, they give you like 2 bookstores to look at, and like the one I looked at the U.S. bookstore, and I said, oh look, Albania, this one. So so I assume I had to think that it fits, but I don't know. So,
let me see if I can pull up the cover to show, because I think
yes, and it was also I think this year was also on the long list for the Booker Prize. So,
and it was Misinterpretation, right?
Yeah, Misinterpretation.
I think that's the word of 2025. Misinterpretation. That's all everybody was doing with everything.
Okay, so
is it
The Hand with the Mirror?
that was the.
Is it Shoga or Joga?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what we are reading in January. If you'd like to join us, please do that, and then come back towards the end of the month when we are discussing it. And if you're still here, thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed December's book. And one more time, if you ever want to join us on screen to discuss the book, you can do that by becoming a book club VIP member at patreon.com/LibriLabra. One more time, Happy New Year. I hope 2026 is as good as it can be, but definitely better than 2025. And any other?
I'm good. Just happy. Yep.
All right, take it easy, everyone. See you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.